Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Diddy, and they say that Diddy is in Fort Dix, New Jersey, bragging that in 2026 Trump is going to pardon him. So he's allegedly telling the people, listen, enjoy me now, I ain't going to be here long because next year I'm getting a pardon from Trump. Now, I don't know if you remember, in late October, TMZ had said that Trump was considering pardoning Diddy, and they felt that Diddy would be home within the next week or so. When the White House heard about that leak, they said TMZ was lying. They don't know what TMZ is talking about. And TMZ is still 10 toes down in their story because they claim their source came straight from the White House. Now, listen, if you know anything about Trump, Trump does not like to be trumped, okay? Pun intended, meaning he doesn't like for anybody to hear about what he's doing until he does it. So if Trump was really considering this pardon in October and then it got leaked that it was going to happen and all of a sudden he didn't pardon Diddy, that tells you right there he doesn't like for anybody to know what he's doing before he does it. So Diddy, if you heard that Trump was going to pardon you in 2026, keep it to yourself. Loose lips sink ships, okay? And Trump is unpredictable. You know he will change his mind like that. Okay, so if he hears that you out there in Fort Dix, bragging about you going to get pardoned in 2026, he may not do it. And then you got to think, Diddy, unfortunately for you, you got your arch enemy, 50 Cent, in these streets. Every time you speak, breathe, move, think, he got something to say about you like he got nothing better else to do. So, Diddy, if you are getting a pardon and you got that information ahead of time, keep it to yourself. But I guess it's too late now. So let me go ahead and share screen so we can get more into this story. So Diddy bragging in prison. Trump will pardon me next year. Oh, good gosh. Sean Diddy Combs thinks he's not long for FCI Fort Dix because he's telling fellow inmates he will get a presidential pardon from President Donald Trump early next year. Sources at the federal prison in New Jersey tell TMZ that he is yapping about Trump pardoning him in early 2026. As we first told you last month, Trump was thinking about on whether to pardon Diddy or not and was seriously considering it. Some folks on Trump's staff at the White House were telling him not to pardon Diddy. But one source told us Trump will do what he wants to do. Sources inside the prison are also telling us Diddy is letting fellow inmates know he will take care of them when he's pardoned and set free. Diddy, you got a whole lot of civil suits to fight here. What do you mean you will take care of them? What are you talking about? I know you gotta, even if you're not Diddy, I understand you gotta be friendly in the prisons. You gotta make friends, but don't be promising people all kinds of craziness, and you don't know what your finances are gonna be when you get out. Shut up. Stay in your room, do your laundry duty, and mind your business. Lay low. Now, I'm not going to play this whole 6 minutes. We heard it before, but this is earlier when they heard that Trump was considering pardoning Diddy. We'll take a listen to some of it.
A free man by the end of this week. We broke a story last night that Donald Trump is seriously considering commuting his sentence. And there has been a lot of fallout with our story.
Now, commuting and pardon is two different things. Commuting meaning he will get out, time served. Pardon is that everything you did will be wiped from your record and you're good to go. Okay, let's listen.
By the way, commuting his sentence before he's even in a prison.
Right.
He's still at Brooklyn MDC waiting to find out which prison he's going to. But this is something that President Trump is considering. And the fact that he's considering it is causing a bit of an internal war at the White House because not everybody in the administration thinks this is a good idea.
So we are told this, and this is coming from somebody high up in the White House. We broke that story, incidentally, that right after the sentencing, his legal team, Diddy's legal team, got in touch with somebody who had the president's ear and that the president was looking at the paperwork.
And the president acknowledged that
Like 2 days later.
Yeah, in the Oval Office.
2 days later.
Yeah.
So we now know that Trump is considering, we're told that he's kind of waffling, he's going back and forth on this, but there are staffers in the White House telling him, don't do it. So we put this story up last night, and the White House immediately came out and said, fake news. The story is fake news, and then they ended up saying the president makes that decision. Well, we also said that our source, the key source, said the exact same thing, that even though some staffers are telling him not to, that decision,
ultimately,
he will do what he wants to do.
That's what he does.
I'm confused about what the president's denial
By the way,
was.
just so you know, we absolutely stand by the story.
It's
Right.
100%,
accurate.
it's 100%
It's hard
true.
to find.
I'm confused
Where's
with
the fake news?
what the denial is. What was the claim of fake news? We know that he was considering it. He said in the Oval Office that he was considering it.
That he was aware of.
And
that
then
No, we said as early as this week. There is new development.
And
there are new developments that some of the staff is telling him don't do it. That he has gone back and forth on it, but that it could happen as early as the end of this week.
But he doesn't say.
And very clear, not a pardon, a commutation. That was made clear.
The difference being a pardon, he's still guilty of the crimes. The commutation just doesn't have to serve the sentence.
But we were specifically told commutation, not pardon.
But what is he denying? Is he denying that he is considering it? Is he denying that he's vacillating on it? Or is he saying, I'm never going to give this guy a pardon?
Well, he's not saying.
He's not saying anything.
The
Well,
communication
somebody in the
person
White
was
House, but
not
they're
clear.
speaking on his behalf. They're not speaking without his
They're just saying
consent.
fake news. He's considered. Look, this is happening.
Right.
And I wish
It's happening that he is considering it.
It's happening. He's considering.
Right.
Now, what's really interesting about this, when you think about it, I think Diddy's team royally screwed up, because if he would have bent the knee during sentencing
And just said something about being prosecuted here when there's
As
very
opposed to
little
back
evidence.
channeling it.
Right.
They wanted to,
If he
you
had done
wanted
the
to bend the
public-
knee in the.
I'm not going to play the whole thing because I heard this before. They think that Diddy should have, in his sentencing, should have pleaded to Donald Trump, then also kind of kissed up, so to speak, to get this pardon. But again, with Trump, he's going to do what he want to do and when he wants to do it. But I think that if Diddy knows he is definitely considering it, zip your mouth. Diddy reported to Fort Dix last week to serve a 50-month prison sentence for violating the Mann Act. He served over 13 months, and with credit, he could get out in around 2 years, but none of that matters if Trump commutes his sentence. We know almost immediately after Diddy was sentenced in early October, his legal team was in touch with a high-ranking White House official who has the ear of the president regarding a commutation or pardon. The axe was quickly on Trump's radar, and he's even told the media about it. Diddy fell out of Trump's graces in 2020 when he supported Joe Biden for president, but Trump did not slam the door shut on showing Diddy mercy. And it now sounds like Diddy is pretty confident Trump is going to swoop in and help him. Listen, guys, either way, whether Trump pardons him or he does this whole sentence and, he gets out after 2.5 years or something like that, I say it and I will keep repeating it. I hope that he has learned some serious lessons and he's going to turn his life around. I really do. But if you're out there in Fort Dix bragging, oh God, come on. And stop promising these people things promises that you may not be able to keep. Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this part. And listen, Trump pardoned people from, January 6th. He's pardoned a lot of people that probably perhaps should continue to do their time. I think this is just a diva thought. I think the reason why he's considering Diddy, because I really think they are considering trying to lower or do something for Ghislaine Maxwell. And I will say this, forget about Diddy. People may be upset about Diddy, but I think if he does Ghislaine Maxwell, the people are going to lose their natural mind. They will absolutely just lose it. Chat with me, guys. I'll chat back. Let me know your thoughts on this story. And let me know, do you think even if Trump is considering, pardoning Diddy next year, do you think that Diddy should have spoke about it? Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video.